This time on How to Witch, bitch.
This episode, we are going to get through as many witchy comments and questions as we can.
And a huge announcement if you are a fan of the podcast. And if you're not...
Even if you're not.
Tough titties.
There'll also be interesting things like this.
There's so much Michelle can do. I just sit here and
Looking
read.
pretty.
And for some reason, this.
I'm just starting my witchy journey as a recently out gay ex-Mormon.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Hang on to your witchy hats. Subscribe. Share. It's about to begin. Michelle, the Witch of Moon's Lane, and Moyra Major. How to Witch, bitch.
Welcome to another episode of How to Witch Bitch. Michelle, the Witch of Moon's Lane. Hello.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
How are we?
We've got some big news this episode.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them
no,
yet.
I can. All right, we have to keep listening because
yeah.
we've got some very cool stuff coming up, and it does involve this wonderful community that we have discovered and found of all of the How to Witch Bitches people all around the world. Can I say it? No,
There's multiple you and me's everywhere.
I know, it's scary, isn't it? All right, we would like to say a massive hello to Christy Sunflower of Hope.
Oh, I like that.
That's cute. Bren, Sherelle, Aura the Witch.
Hello, Moyra.
On Instagram, tag your it123. Hilarious. Lee Young 60 and Mistress of Misery.
Yes, we need to speak to her. What's she doing?
Oh, she
Does she have
sounds
some
fun.
whip? Does she have a whip?
Oh, totally with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amy says that she's fighting tears listening to the podcast in the office while working. My face hurts from laughing. That's nice. Hope we don't get you in trouble.
Yeah.
The family activity where you went and bought the op shop dolls. Did I remember you sent me a message this week as well that you bought another one?
I did.
What's wrong with you?
This one's really haunted.
Where did you get it from?
I love this one. So this one is an actual collection, and she is of a bride collection, which was came out 1980. So this
Is it full? Like, how big is it?
Oh, this one's a big one. This is a huge doll. It's like stands like this, and so I just laugh now because Charlie's the one that's sort of right into it. She's just now decided to become a doll collector, and
This is your daughter,
and the
Charlie
creepier
says.
the better. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
never going over. Cosmic Coffee Talk said, nah. Just no way. Those things absolutely creep me out. High vibe gal about the buying the dolls from op shops. Nope.
Nope.
That's a strong nope.
That's a no.
All right, as well, thank you for all of your messages on Instagram and TikTok. We got a great one from Vegas Showgirl, which is very cool. Newish listener, love the personalities. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm new to this world, but I think I've had it in me for years. Mm-hmm. My dad has had recurring dreams that have always come true. He isn't a believer in anything woo-woo. My brother and I share the same gift. When I was little, I saw my grandfather after he passed. He actually petrified me, and growing up, I always felt like I could see someone in the corner of my eyes. That's a very
him.
common
Yep,
thing.
common.
In my parents' house in 2 of the 4 bedrooms until I was older. Recently, since dipping my toe into this world, I've experienced a few strange things. Had a huge change in life as I was packing all my horse gear into the horse float. Out of nowhere, a flock of what sounded like crows would not stop crowing. It sounded like hundreds of birds for a good 5 minutes. Prior to that, it was super silent. The crows, that's something that you...
That's messages. That's messages from beyond. So that's, messages
I wonder
from
why
the
she
grave.
was packing all of her horse gear into the horse float.
Because maybe she was going to a show, or
pick-
maybe she's changing, maybe she's moving.
Well, look, her Instagram profile is her on a horse. So
I say,
putting that together, I think she was going
somewhere.
ringing in her ears at least once a week.
Yep. Well, that's just like tuning into a radio station. So that's your auditory coming in. So, everyone look at that. That's a clear sign of clear hearing starting to come in. And as I always say, go and sit in the sun, connect yourself to the soil, and, don't start to get scared of any of this. Just take it in your stride, do some meditation. It's fine. Let it come in. More and more of us are starting to connect in, or they're not fearful of it anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Also, her final question was, do flies symbolise anything?
Well, one fly probably wouldn't symbolise anything.
No, it's just a fly.
It's just a fly. But it is often in folklore linked to decay, persistence, irritation, transformations, things that you need to be clearing out. That's actually really interesting that that's why I was asking, was she clearing something out? Because spiritually, it's like a self cleanse when you see it. So it's about repeated patterns, but it's really if you're being quite stagnant in your life. A lot of flies are telling you that you're decaying or you're stagnant. So it's actually meaning you need to clear things out, spring clean. Move. That's why I wanted to know what she was doing with the horse float.
All she said was I had a huge change in my life.
Yeah, well, there we go. So that's what they mean. So one fly on its own, nothing much. A whole lot of flies following you around. Either that or you shat yourself. I'm just saying.
There's the one of the two options. That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
Shut your pants or you need to change. Well, you need to change anyway. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Another Davis 227 has sent us basically a novel, but this was very cool. It was about, she was listening about the guardian angels and had a chance to witness it happen. For an employee I work with at a gym. She was working by herself for the first 2 hours after opening when she started to feel weak, like she might faint.
Yep.
An older lady came into the gym and noticed she looked pale and asked if she was okay. The gentleman that had followed the lady inside just happened to be an ER doctor.
Oh, no.
That was visiting our area from another state.
Guardian angels.
Who was able to immediately address the situation.
Wow.
The employee ended up having a mild focal seizure behind the desk. But because the visiting ER doctor was there, he was able to keep her safe, even when the seizure caused her to vomit a little bit. Already being with her, gently guiding her through to avoid from choking. Oh, my gosh. I immediately rushed to work, and when I reviewed the camera footage and saw this, as well as the other regular gym users helping the employee, calling emergency services and even providing her with an extra clean shirt, I could only think about how this employee was being helped and protected. Isn't that fabulous? When I started the podcast episode on my drive home from work that day and heard about Earth Angels, it was synchronicity.
Yeah, there you go.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's very cool. Thank you so much for sharing that story.
Thank you. Yeah.
Chelsea, hi, Michelle and Moyra. Oh, first person to address me in an actual message. Thank you. Thank you, because I don't say my name enough. Okay, good. She's from the UK. Currently in the depths of school summer holidays, have 3 boys. So I've been listening to this with my headphones on whilst they're wreaking havoc. That's awesome. Love your section on finding a wand. I've never felt the need to have a wand, but I have a strong connection to nature and trees. Love the process of sitting by a tree and asking for a wand. I would keep it within my collection, probably with my earth-based items. Is there a process of selecting a tree? Now, we've talked about this before, haven't we?
We have, and it's interesting selecting a tree. I would rather go to a tree that you sort of have an affinity to, but, you know, different types of trees have different types of wood. So, you know, you could look at which wood is more powerful or what you want to have, and you can talk about the relationship and the intention of fallen branches and what you want to use them for, if you want to use it or you just want it decorative on your altar. But you know, oak is always known for strength. Rowan is always for protection. You know, you've got all different types of wands. Mine is actually made out of a fig tree.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because it's just this tree that I absolutely love.
Beautiful. Well, she said, shall I just sit under one and ask politely for a wand? I love that. Very UK, very cute.
I think so. And a lot of people sort of say, oh, well, you know, it doesn't come straight away. So this is where patience comes in. You ask for a wand and then you certainly come back that in 24 hours there should be one there. I mean, always you're sitting there, you don't want one to fall on your head either.
No. Not a good thing.
Not a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah, give it time to, you know, give you the wand. But, you know, I love the fact that, you know, want to go and touch the tree, you know, have a little conversation, connect. You could put your third eye to the tree, connection.
Gently. Yeah. Hey, girls, I'm Michelle's client and 6 weeks out from having my last little baby. When listening to your podcast today, I had a question about whether you guys can talk about things to do while in labour, etc. Is there any frequency sounds to listen to? What type of incense?
Incense. I'd say frankincense and myrrh is a good one when you're giving birth. You know, charms, prayers, any rituals that you'd like to do. I mean, birthing is always good if you want to have affirmations and jewelry, things that you can be concentrating on. You can certainly light a candle, you know, for the little bub to come in. But I think the best thing, honestly, is to focus on something on the wall and just focus. You need a focal point when you're giving birth. It can be a talisman, it can be a candle, it can be, I don't know, something on the wall. But that really helped me.
Okay.
4 times.
Well, this is her 4th pregnancy, wanting to have a more spiritual experience this time.
I mean, definitely the meditation, music and things like that to get you sort of there, but you do need something to focus on, like a focal point. Because if otherwise, then you're focusing on your pain. And a lot of people say definitely focus on breathing, but then sometimes if you're in a lot of pain, you can't focus on your breathing. So if you focus on something external, it definitely does help you a lot better.
Nice. Okay. This is a cracker. I love this. And hello to Ace. Hello, Ace here. I'm just starting my witchy journey as a recently out gay ex-Mormon.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
One thing I've been thinking about since listening is how witchy the Mormon church is when you really dig into it. There is so much intention setting, manifesting, belief in angels, spirits, calling on a higher power, rituals and behaviours, and so much more. Who knew my Mormon background was a foundation to help me better understand and adopt witchcraft?
Yeah, there you go. I mean, the thing is, a lot of churches, especially the Catholic Church, Catholicism, and they all have exactly that. They have the sages, well, they have they do all the clearing out. A lot of the stuff that they do is pagan. I mean, that's, you think about it. Pagans had this. They wanted to bring the pagans into the church. So a lot of stuff is very ritualistic. So, I guess if you look at it, Christians call it prayer, witches call it spells. It's very similar. Spiritualists call it manifestation. But at the end of the day, science is not proving that none of this doesn't work. It all works, but it just comes in various of what you believe.
There you go. We do love your comments.
Thank you.
Keep them coming. And Ace, that's a cracker. I just love that first line. It's just fantastic. All right, can I tell it?
No.
What?
But you're going to say, can you reveal something, can't you?
Well, I don't want to reveal myself, but it's just...
Why not? You're looking great. She's lost, how much have you lost?
Close to 30 kilos.
Woohoo!
It was all that weight loss spell that you did on me at the beginning of the year.
Exactly. Well, we got all that shit in our teeth.
Still trying to get that out. All right, have a break. All right, we've teased you long enough. We are doing something a bit different, aren't we?
Well, you asked for it. They kept asking.
You've been asking us so much for the amount of comments that we can barely even get through. Like, there are so many comments, and we love them, and we want you to be... We want to build this community that we have discovered that is frightening, that there are so many people out there.
Well, there's lots of baby witches, and they're just being disenfranchised with what's going on, and this is just something that's been able to allow them to get their power back and find that, they're comfortable with it. It's more acceptable now, and more women are banding together and finding their people. So I think it's fantastic that, this little podcast, she can fly. She's on a broom. She's been flying all around everywhere. She's over in China.
She is, which is bizarre. We've got more listeners in the US now than we do actually in Australia.
Yeah.
Which is where we are based, which is very cool.
Yeah. So you asked.
And we are starting a Patreon, which means that you can get a lot of extra stuff, more support.
Extra, read all about it.
We're going to celebrate those people as well who sign up first, which is very cool. We've got some great prizes that we're going to give away for the first people who sign up to Patreon. This means the episodes will be longer because that's something that you've been asking for forever. We'll have more time to give to the podcast as well.
Yep.
All the extra stuff that we can offer, readings with Michelle as well.
So that'll all be on the Patreon. We'll still do our normal, podcast, but if you want the extras, extra.
Yes. Head over to Patreon because we've got a lot of stuff that we can share with you and behind the scenes stuff.
And tell us what you want.
Absolutely.
Like, what do you want more of us to do?
You already send us all of these comments. There's just so many of them. We kill 1 million trees every week, and now we can actually harness...
Actually, Ben does that. That's not our fault. I'm not
You're just taking wands.
Oh, my God. La, la, la.
So we want to know, even more so what you do, what you want. You can get special readings on there, everything else as well.
Yep.
So sign up
Sign up.
And be part of this wonderful little community that we are building.
Yeah, for a cup of coffee, you can get more of us.
Yeah, because you didn't know you needed more.
Talking about coffee, coffee's really good if you actually are wanting someone or something badly. You write it on a piece of paper, you fold it 3 times towards you, and you put it at the bottom of coffee grounds, and then you bury it.
Wow.
Coffee's a really good binding agent for spells. Just, I don't know.
Okay.
Yep.
Putting it out there. See? All of that stuff and more. We are going to put the link below for you to sign up, and a couple of things that we've got coming up as well for those people who sign up for our Patreon.
Yeah, I've definitely got an ebook coming out about how to read tarot. It's the 78 cards. I've also got a really cool thing that's coming out that's matching up with Practical Magic 2, where we're doing a goddess circle to Freya, and then we're going in and having a margarita cocktail, and we're also having some cheese platters and hors d'oeuvres, and we're going to be at the Gold Class Theatre, so that's worth about $150. So I've got a couple of those I want to give away.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
Okay.
You're going to be there.
I will be there.
Yes.
And also, readings and things like that.
Yeah, well, if you're going to sign up, we'll definitely have a place that you can come in, and I'll be doing cards for everyone as well. So there's lots of things with that, but you're also going to get a lot more content, a lot more access to spells, and a lot more access to us, really.
Absolutely. So check out the link. We'd love to see you there.
Yeah.
You ready to do the stars?
I am ready to do
then.
stars.
You do that.
Okay. Aries, a decision you've been avoiding wants an answer, and it needs it now. Stop waiting for everyone else to agree with you. Choose what creates momentum for yourself rather than what keeps everybody else comfortable. Taurus, money and stability improve through consistency, not a dramatic gamble. Something small you're building has a greater potential than you realise. Love feels calmer too this week. Gemini, people are listening. Excellent week for communication, promotion, interviews, and difficult conversations. Just remember, you don't need to tell everybody everything. Cancer, your intuition is ridiculously loud this week, so pay attention to dreams and repeated nudges. But keep one foot firmly in reality. Something involving home or family reaches a turning point this week. Leo, money and self-worth are connected this week. Stop undervaluing what you are bringing to the table. A financial opportunity may require you to actually ask for what your worth is. Virgo, fresh start, energy surrounds you. Reinvention doesn't need to be dramatic. Sometimes it's simply deciding you're no longer available for the old version of yourself. Libra, something behind the scenes needs healing or finishing. Rest isn't laziness. Your next chapter will require energy, so stop giving all of yours away today. Scorpio, your people matter this week. Collaboration brings more than trying to do everything alone. A new connection could also bring surprising input. Sagittarius, career energy is strong. You may be noticed, offered something for financial gain, or decided to be sorted out for a new career opportunity. Take yourself seriously in this moment. Capricorn, your world wants to expand. You want to travel, education, spirituality, or even completely different perspective pulls you out of this rut you've been in. You don't always have to know exactly what you want to do, but we do need a new beginning. Aquarius, you're shedding something emotionally, financially, or energetically. Don't mistake an ending for a failure. Some doors were meant to be closed. This will also give you room to open a new one. Pisces, love and relationships come into focus. Honest conversations can deepen connections, while shaky relationships will reveal what has always needed attention. So don't romanticize potential. Look what you are actually being offered and seeing if it's good for you. And that is your stars for the week.
Thank you very much for joining us. Big news with Patreon, so make sure that you head in there, sign up, all that kind of stuff, because there's so much that we can, well, not me so much, but Michelle can do for you. There's so much Michelle can do. I just sit here and
looking
read.
pretty.
Yes, so wonderful. Make sure that you share the podcast as well.
Yeah, thank you. 5 stars.
Woodwork Podcasts.
Mobile podcast recording. woodworkpodcasts.com.au